I just got up from bed and now I'm tired and stuff. So today's cooking video, what was the last one? Lasagna or something? I don't know. Well, today's thing will be on a flan, and it's titled Spanish flan in the recipe, but I'm not sure if there's any difference. But I can go and research, but I'm not sure I'm about to do that. So apparently this recipe is pretty easy, so let's jump into it. Oh yeah, I also need to tell you what ingredients we need. Yeah, I'll list those things. So, one 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, and you're gonna need one 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. You're gonna need 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. And you're also gonna need 3 eggs. And obviously another thing that you need is some sugar. It doesn't have to be like cane sugar like I have here, but like white powdery sugar or something of the like. All right, so now since we're like baking, or I don't know what you would call it for flan, but, need to heat up the oven to 350 degrees, and that's pretty easy to do. So according to the recipe here, we need to melt the sugar until liquefied. That sounds interesting. In a pan or a pot over the stove. Just another day melting sugar, blah 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 blah. So if I didn't mention before, you need 1 cup of the sugar. So yeah, you're gonna liquefy that. It may take a while, but yeah, 1 cup of sugar. All right, so we're gonna pour sugar into the already pretty good heated pan. Again, well, I didn't say this before, but you should probably start the heat low and then sort of like make it go up, because it's like, you know, good, or it like helps it do it more evenly. So, yeah. There we go. So now it's melting, but yeah. So obviously you're gonna stir it from time to time with like a spoon or something, or yeah, with like a spoon. And then you're gonna mix it around and yep. So the sugar's almost melted. As you can see, it looks pretty delicious, and it's like power level 7 out of 10, so yeah, it's almost done. So now I've got it fully melted, and you're gonna like put this aside, or stir, and then you're gonna pour it into your 9-inch baking pan. And this is like the coating of the flan. It doesn't matter if you like get it in one puddle like I did, because you can probably spread it out later. So just pour it into that pan or glass baking dish. Again, it's 9 inches round, or yeah. Yes. All right, so now you're gonna crack your 3 eggs. And that's 1. You can put it in a big bowl. It doesn't have to be glass, but like, I just had a glass bowl around, so. And now you have your 3 eggs in the mixing bowl that you chose. So the recipe says beat 3 eggs in a large bowl, so now you're gonna do that. So now you're gonna take both your your evaporated and condensed milks, and you're gonna pour both of them in. I think the condensed milk is more syrupy than the evaporated. Yeah, just lollips in, like just like that. now that step's out of the way, and you can get rid of both of those cans. So towards the beginning of the video, when I showed you that we needed some vanilla extract, I didn't mean like that we needed like that whole bottle, but you only need about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. You'll need about a tablespoon of vanilla mixture. So go ahead and pour that in. And just stick it in the mixture. And guess what comes next? Your favorite part. Mixing. And now it's nice and mixed, and it's having that golden creamy color. So now your oven has probably heated to a temperature of 350 degrees. So you need to pour your egg or condensed milk into the melted sugar mixture. It's like caramelized and dark brown. So you're gonna pour it into there. I hear it crackling because the chocolate or whatever, or the sugar's still hot. And hopefully yours fills all the way up like mine did. You also need to cover your dish with aluminum foil before you stick it in the oven. Doesn't have to be like super tight, but just put it on there. And don't push down in the middle because it'll probably touch the mixture and disrupt things. And then, yeah. So just a circular shape. And now, very careful, you're gonna go stick it in the oven because there's a liquid inside here. All right. So, I'm just gonna put it on the middle rack because that's the best place to put it. Again, be very careful because you don't want your mixture spilling all over the onion.
It's okay.
All over the onion. Oh.
It's okay.
Okay, I was
It's alright. We'll clean it up.
silly and spilled it. Okay, so you just stick it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And now close the oven. Bake it for 1 hour or 60 minutes. So, 60 minutes. So now that it's done, the timer's up, and you have to take the thing out of the oven. And it's probably gonna be pretty hot, so you have to be careful of the hotness, and you have to be careful not to drop it. So also I would recommend putting like a little thing so it doesn't burn or like heat up the counter or whatever. Now you have to uncover it. So I think the foil doesn't get very hot, so it's kind of easy to touch. Your flan, but you may be wondering, but hey, it doesn't look like a traditional flan. Well, that's probably because you're used to seeing it the other way, upside down. So we're gonna take a big plate. So now I forgot to mention to you that it has to cool off before you do this next part. That you take a knife and you sort of just run it along the edges to like loosen it before you do the flipping over. So you kind of do that, and you do that. And so this is the big plate that I'm going to be putting it on because you have to remember that the juices run out, like the syrup. So it's probably a good idea to have like a plate with like up curved edges so the juice doesn't get out. So let's see how I'm going to do this. You take your big plate and you put your other plate on top of that. And then you're gonna flip it over. Oh, okay, that was close. Now you're gonna put it down. I just realized that the plate is, well, we'll have 2 plates then. Okay. Now.
Look at that.
Now you're gonna take this off.
There, you got it, you got it.
It doesn't look like the recipe picture, but
Oh, it looks very close. Look at that, gorgeous.
so I think it's pretty good. So I'm just gonna cut a piece. Oh, also, if you want, you can actually stick this whole thing in the fridge overnight to like make it cool, or to cool it. You're gonna take your plate.
I'm going to spoon, I'm not sure, we'll see. Just have to experiment. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You gonna taste it?
Do that.
You gonna taste it for the...
Taste. Can you go back? Okay. Very good. So yeah, that's how to make flan, or the Spanish flan or whatever. I'll put a link to the actual like paper recipe if you didn't understand down below in the description, and you can go check it out there. And I'm gonna leave you guys at that while I eat this flan. So bye. See you guys in the next video.